In previous videos, we reviewed the games of great Bobby Fischer. In this video, we're going to get back to him and review another game that he played against René Letelier Martiner. This game was played in 1960. It was played in the Olympiad of Leipzig, and now this was one of the greatest chess games that was played by Bobby Fischer again, because this man has played one of the greatest chess players of all time, and he was the greatest chess player of all time by many people, and still is. So let's see how this game goes on. This was played in 1960 by Bobby Fischer, and his opponent René Martiner had the white pieces and Bobby had the black pieces. So let's begin. Let's begin reviewing this game. D4 played by his opponent. And after knight f6 we get the Indian game. So Indian game is very popular even at the time, and is still after many years, and over like 50 years after that, players were still playing it. Indian game is one of the most sophisticated and interesting openings of all time, because the ideas that white and black has are pretty straightforward, but to deliver the ideas it gets into very tactical positions. And this is what Fischer wants. Fischer wants to get into tactical variations because his opponent isn't as well known and isn't as strong as him, so he wanted to get into tactical variations and to find tactics and beautiful sacrifices and just attacking chess. Even though Fischer can play 8-7 hours of chess, or just simply positional play by pushing pawns and by just developing his pieces and activating them, Fischer really prefers tactical positions because he's a tactical player. He just passionately loves chess. So let's see how this goes. c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7. We get the traditional normal variation. e4, castles, e5, and now we get this position. You might say that this position is just lost for black because this knight is attacked and these center pawns are coming, but this is actually not, because this is actually a theoretical line. And black, even though doesn't have center, when he moves the knight back to e8, which happens in the game, these pawns here that haven't been moved yet are so strong. They are very strong in this normal King's Indian variation and in the main line. These pawns are very strong. You can just play c5 and destroy the pawn structure of the white, because these pawn breaks could give you a very big difference, because you wait and wait and wait and then you push. f4, and now you get d6, so another pawn push, and after bishop e3, now we play c5, and after takes, Fischer doesn't even take, he plays knight c6 because he knows that he wants to disrupt the position, and if he takes, he'll get taken with the bishop, so he doesn't take even. After takes, knight comes to e4, and we get into this variation. Knight e4 is a kind of mistake. The best move in the position was knight f3, just simply developing move, but Martiner doesn't go for that. He goes for that move. Fischer immediately sees that and plays bishop f5, targeting the knight. After knight goes back, bishop comes down to e3, e6, and after knight to f3, we get this move, queen c7. Queen c7 is very good. He activates the queen, and you protect the pawn once again. After queen goes to b1, very interesting move, which gives Fischer advantage. I don't know what his opponent is trying to achieve here by queen b1. Queen b1 might want to white might want to create the battery on d3 with the bishop, but it seems unlikely that it will give any of the important tactical changes and positional changes in the game. After takes, pawn goes to f5, and after pawn goes to e4, now we take the bishop, and Fischer obviously solves his problems tactically. He takes on knight, and after takes, he doesn't even take the pawn, he goes for f5, and he knows that this pawn is a weakness. He knows that you can't defend the pawn anyway, so I can take anywhere, anytime I want. I might just go for attack. Attack is f4, f after f5, f4 is very loose, and now Martiner plays f5, f4 to prevent Fischer from going there. Knight f6, another developing move, bishop e2, rook f e8, king f2, and now this king f2 move, which is a blunder, seals the game for Martiner. After rook takes e6, rook comes to e1, rook a e8, and after this move, bishop f3. Now brilliant Bobby Fischer sacrifices his rook with a rook takes e3, and after king takes e3, and rook takes e3, you take with the king, but in this position there is absolutely brilliant. Only one move keeps the game going for Fischer, and that move is queen f4 check. Game ends. His opponent resigns. No matter what you do, you're gonna lose. Queen f4 is just magnificent. It seems like a blunder. You can take it, but there's mate in one. Mate in one is bishop h6 simply. This game over. I got it. Don't take. Well, if you go here, this check just is devastating. 94 check. You lose everything you have. You push probably here. Queen takes f3 check, and after that, there's mate in one still, which is 97 just is a mate, which is amazing. Okay, no matter what you do. Okay, let's see if you go here. Sorry, if you just after this check, you go somewhere else. Well, then I take the bishop with check, and it's still game over. There's mate in 11. So no matter what you do, you're gonna lose. And this absolutely magnificent bishop takes f4 is just amazing. You just sacrifice the queen for nothing, and you actually win the game after that. It's very beautiful because this takes is just making one. It doesn't even make in two. It isn't even a combination. Just making one, which is amazing. Next game. Nice game by Bobby Fischer. This game was one of the greatest chess games I've ever seen, and wow, just wow by Bobby Fischer. Thank you guys for watching. This game was amazing. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that, and I will see you in few days, after a few videos, after a few hours. Goodbye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.